Artificial intelligence has had one of the most prosperous decades of any field of research in the history of research. It has had an incredible amount of interest and funding from all sorts of different sectors, from the government to private industries. And I myself am a computer science major with a focus in artificial intelligence, and am planning to actually enter a career into research in the field. However, from my research in the past of this field, what I have come to recognize is that artificial intelligence has often given promises that it could not deliver, or artificial intelligence has been promised to the general public by mainstream media promises that it could not deliver. And as a result of those, AI has had what is called a winter, or a lack of interest and lack of funding, or a period of time where there is a lack of interest and a lack of funding. And from the massive amount of technological innovation that has come from artificial intelligence systems, I believe that such a winter should be avoided and that AI should not have a winter. And one of the ways I believe that we can prevent it is by starting a simple seminar series by which those individuals who we trust or who we are training to specialize in informing the public, so for instance, journalists and other such majors who are very much in the public eye and whose opinions are very much taken seriously, they should be informed about many hot topics, not even just artificial intelligence, about what they really are and what their methods are actually trying to achieve and what innovations are really trying to be made from them. So as a clarifying point, artificial intelligence is not a pursuit of general intelligence. Essentially, it is not trying to create a machine which can think, reason, or act like a human being. So as we can see here, so in fact, artificial intelligence has risen mainly due to the rise of a field called machine learning and data mining. Essentially, these are fields which take massive amounts of data and use statistical methods to draw conclusions from them. And as a result of the rise of these fields, artificial intelligence as a whole, as artificial intelligence is simply a means by which machines can make more intelligent decisions or more informed decisions than just random chance. Artificial intelligence has, as a result, been revived, and many artificial intelligence systems that rely on simple logic, for instance, um, not just statistical methods, have also been reborn. So, for instance, as we can see, artificial intelligence includes machine learning and data mining, and data science obviously has data mining under its umbrella, another very hot topic in the modern media. And on the left here, we can see that artificial intelligence, that a logic-based system in artificial intelligence is also being researched in the modern day, in addition to the machine learning techniques that I mentioned before. And here we can see that AI is more of a field of trying to figure out exactly how machines can specialize in specific areas, rather than creating one machine that can perform all tasks very, very well, or even better than humans. So, for instance, you have areas like neural networks, pattern recognition, natural language processing, virtual companions, self-driving cars, autonomous robotics, heuristics, pattern recognition again, knowledge representation, all sorts of different specialization fields that artificial intelligence has, um, clearly indicate that the modern direction of artificial intelligence is not one of creating one generalized system. And in many ways, the mainstream media is actually misrepresenting this. So, for instance, we can see in the past that oftentimes mainstream media and artificial intelligence itself has promised things that it could not deliver. So, for instance, in 1973, in 1988, often what happened was the pioneers of technology based on artificial intelligence were unable to understand the limitations of their own inventions, and they were often, as a result, touted by the mainstream media, and many promises were in fact made to the general public and many promising entrepreneurs. However, as a result of much research and an inability to truly understand where the limitations of this new technology came from, the winters resulted, the first and second winter of AI. And from there, we've since recovered by the again aforementioned rise of machine learning and data science and deep learning and all these other fields that have come about as a result of modern innovation. However, a winter from now would be devastating to many future technological results that could be made. So, in the current media, what often happens is that we have a belief of artificial intelligence like robots with human-like behavior, or HAL, or Skynet, or many other artificial intelligences like that. When in reality, there's a lot of mathematics, heavy calculations, and human-designed algorithms that are behind a lot of the artificially intelligent systems, which are more using human intelligence to draw conclusions. So how do I believe we can fix this? I believe that we can fix this simply by implementing a seminar for those individuals who we trust to inform the public, such as journalists and other such individuals whose opinions are in very high regard. I believe that if we were simply to inform those individuals of many hot topics, not just artificial intelligence, but of what exactly those fields are and what their innovations are trying to accomplish, then we can avoid many misconceptions from such individuals about what these fields actually are, and as a result, avoid making false promises to those who are listening and to those who are attempting to give funding and or are attempting to be entrepreneurial in artificial intelligence and other very hot areas of research and development.